Hey, what's going on, Kinship? You, Pastor Greg, got my thought for the day. So, my thought for the day is this: are you getting your spiritual gains? I asked that question because since I've been over here, like I got back to going to the gym and working out, trying to get right. So, in the process of doing that, I started I go about twice a week, and then I switched it up and I said, you know what, I'll go 3 to 4 times a week. And that was cool. And then I switched it up again. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go every other day. And then finally, I was like, you know what? Forget playing around. I'm gonna hit the gym every day. All right. And what I noticed is when I started devoting my time to it every single day, that's when I started noticing real gains. I started noticing that I was losing some weight, that I was getting stronger, and my strength was going up because I was in it every day. So I think it's the same thing with our spiritual walk when we're walking with the Lord. If we're going to get them spiritual gains, then we got to be seeking the Lord daily. Like every day we need to be seeking the Lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? Daily devotionals, whether we're doing Bible plan or verse of the day or we're reading a proverb a day, we need to be doing something daily to get those spiritual gains, to get our spiritual weight up, to get our spiritual strength up. Because it's the same thing with exercise, weights or running or whatever. When you take time off, you lose what you gained. All right. So if I'm running and I'm working on my cardio and stuff, if I take a week off, let's say, then my ability or speed that I had to run that mile or 2 miles, I've lost that. That's gone. Same thing with hitting the weights. If I'm in the gym on a constant basis and then I take some days off, it's going to be a little bit harder to get that same weight up because I just lost some of what I gained. You got to be consistently on it to keep those gains. And it's the same thing with our spiritual walk. You have to be consistently at it to get those gains. All right? We got to get those spiritual gains. We got to get our spiritual weight up. The word says the enemy prowls around like a roaring lion looking for somebody to devour. Who you think he finna devour? You think he finna devour the one that's filled up spiritually? Their cup is topped off. They got their spiritual gains. They got their spiritual weight up. They ready? No. He's gonna he's gonna go after the weak one that ain't got their weight up right. That ain't been getting their spiritual gains. That's kind of like shaky. Kind of like on the Nature Channel when the lion picks off the weakest gazelle. You don't go after the strongest one. He goes after the weakest one. All right. So let's not make ourselves a target. Let's keep staying out there getting our spiritual gains. And the way that y'all do it is not just by Wednesdays, right? And for us adults, it ain't just by Sundays, right? It's a daily thing, right? So getting your Bible studies, right? Get with your friends and be like, hey, let's get together and let's go through a book of the Bible together. Let's meet up at the coffee house and let's read our word. Oh man, let's all do this Bible plan together on the Bible app. Let's constantly stay at this. Let's build each other up. Let's keep each other's spiritual weight up. Let's go get these spiritual gains so that when the enemy does come, we're ready for him. All right. I want everybody thinking about that. Think of ways that you can get your spiritual gains. Think of ways to get your spiritual weight up so you can stay ready for when the enemy tries to attack. You don't want to be weak and you don't want your energy or your strength down when the enemy attacks. You want to be fully up, ready to go. So get them spiritual gains. Love you guys. Stay blessed.